how you doing? Hey, how you doing? This is your boy, D Nostradamus, aka Derek. And are you angry? Are you frustrated? Do you want to kidnap your worst enemy and take them to like a skating ring and get one of those was it gazebos or whatnot and try to run them over? How about that? But don't do that. Do not do that. First of all, kidnapping is, I think, 20 years automatically. And you're doing a murder as well. That's a lot of time. So don't do that. Don't do that. How about you get your frustrations out here on Wrestlekram Gripes? If you're watching today, you're watching tomorrow, you're watching it next week, I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you so much for allowing your boy for doing this show. Now, if you don't know anything about Wrestlekram Gripes, first, welcome. Second, I do this every Wednesday. I send out a feed on Wednesday as well. It's probably out right now. You can get your gripes out over there. Your frustrations on anything that is from wrestling, of course, top priority, or if you have some issues with pop culture, or do you have some issues with politics. I love it all. You can get them out on Wrestlekram Gripes. I, of course, am the person that deems that it is 100% confirmed or not. You know, hey, sometimes it's not 100% confirmed. And I myself will have the final gripe. I usually have the final gripe of all of the Wrestlekram Gripes, including this one as well. Y'all are going to probably enjoy this one as well, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well, because as soon as it pops up, you'll have first dibs on it. You can watch it. Also, don't forget to hit that little arrow that's on the top of there. You can check out all the other places I'm located at as well. I'm on the X, of course. I'm on TikTok. I do have my own Facebook group page as well. That is Wrestlekram Super Club. Wrestlekram Super Club. You can go over there and hang out with your boy, D Nostradamus as well. I'm usually posting on a daily basis. So go over there and say hey to me. Absolutely free. You can go over there and you know, go and drop, hey, how you doing? And I'll probably respond and say, hey, how you doing back? That's usually how I am. But thank you. Once again, thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into the gripes. I got I think I got like 5 or 6 of them. But let's get into it. The very first gripe I have is from Mr. Greenhead. How we doing, Mr. Greenhead? My gripe is with the AEW women's division. Why, oh why, are they not building their women up and only bringing attention, bringing attractions? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but Riho to me isn't good. Oh my God. Unfortunately, your gripe is 100% confirmed. I do agree with you a lot, pretty much on every part of this statement. I will say this. I will say this. The timeless Toni Storm gimmick, I'm loving to death. I love it. But is there a legitimate opponent for Toni Storm? That's the question. Now we got what was it, Sky Blue to face her for the AEW title. She was unsuccessful, but here's my thing. I love Sky Blue. I think she is going to be a great future women's competitor. But we need to flesh out that character a little bit more. I know that they are loving the cakes. They are loving the cakes over there on Sky Blue. I myself am enjoying the cakes. Okay, trust me. I think we all are enjoying the cakes. But other than the cakes, other than that, what is the character? And we don't have a lot of character development with Sky Blue. Now, we do have some jobbers there who I haven't seen in a very long time. We also have Ruby Soho, who's been there, I think, almost for what, 5 years? 5 years. I said 5 years. She's been there for a while or whatnot, and it's truly weird that we have some really great wrestlers who we just don't know about. What Mercedes Martinez? She's stuck over there in the limbo that's called Ring of Honor. I mean, I don't know why they have not got her over there to the main roster yet. Marina Shafir, I haven't seen her in a while. Is it Marina Shafir or whatnot? I forgot that. I think it's Marina Shafir. Haven't seen her in a while or whatnot. I mean, you have Ronda Rousey now on the Ring of Honor. I'm still lost behind that. But why isn't she on the main card? I mean, even I myself, I'm not a fan of Ronda Rousey, but she does put eyeballs on the product wherever she's at. That's kind of weird to me as well. But let's get to Riho. Riho is I think the very first women's champion in AEW with that very ugly belt that they had. And I was completely lost behind that because I always wanted to check on Joshi Wrestling, which is like Japanese women's wrestling. It's kind of like a character type of thing. But to me, I never understood the attraction of Riho and how good she was. I looked at a lot of her matches, and they are not good. To me, they're not good. I'm sorry, no disrespect to the fans who enjoy Riho, but I mean, she's not I don't know what more. I mean, I don't want to say anything wrong or try to get canceled or anything, but she's a very petite woman. Very, very petite. And her wrestling, more built women, and her winning is just phenomenal to me or whatnot. I mean, I want convincing matches, and with Riho, I just never got a convincing match. I think, once again, they need to start building their women's division from the ground up. There are people that are there that have gimmicks, and they're stuck in Ring of Honor. I mean, one person that I do like is Lady Frost. I want to see more of her. She did a great job on Collision that time when she, I think, faced Chris Statlander. That was a pretty decent match. I just want to see more of her or more of that type of person and try to build them up. Another thing that I consistently say is they need more time. And longer matches. Their matches are like 4 to 5 minutes. We need longer matches and more time. You have 2 hours on Dynamite, 30 minutes of women's wrestling. That's 2 matches. That is perfect for women. To do what you got to do. I mean, you have 6 hours of programming. 6 hours of programming, and you're telling me that you cannot get at least an hour and 30 minutes out of women's division wrestling, 15 minutes on Rampage, another 30 minutes on Collision, and another 30 minutes on Dynamite. I mean, it's not hard for you to get this right. I'm not understanding what's going on, but I will say once again, Mr. Greenhead, I promise you, your gripe is 100% confirmed. I most definitely agree. Thank you so much for that gripe. Next, we have Mitch Does It. How we doing, Mitch? My gripe is with Swerve Strickland. I feel like he's overhyped. I just watched a podcast on him, and he's boring. Not only that he's not that great in the ring. What do you think? Mitch, you know that I love Swerve. I'm a huge Swerve fan, but let's break down a lot of that. So, do I think he's overhyped? I don't think he's hyped enough. I think he is one of the only people to be at AEW and deserves that title, other than Samoa Joe. I love Samoa Joe. I think he deserves that title as well. But other than Samoa Joe, Swerve is a hard second on, like, he deserves it. He truly deserves it. So I don't think he's overhyped. I don't think he's hyped enough. I don't think he's built up enough. I did see is it the Chris Van Vliet? I think that's the one you're talking about. I did see that interview, and I agree with you on that. That interview was very boring. Like, it felt like if you've watched this show on A&E Behind the Actors studio, which I loved, but you have you have actors, and they're not acting. They're just, literally trying to talk to people, that's inspiring actors and actresses. And they're just doing their thing. They're just talking. And some of those actors and actresses are very boring. And with that interview, yes, it was truly boring. I'm not going to lie to you. So I agree with you on that. His wrestling ability, I'm going to have to disagree with you on. Because I truly think the match between him and Hangman Page, that Texas Death Match, should be in the running of Match of the Year. I really think that was a really great match. I think it was on full gear. So I think it was a really good match. I really enjoyed that match. Even though it was very gruesome, I could have exited out of the blood part where, the swallowing of the blood and spitting it out. I didn't like that part. But other than that, I thought it was a really good match. I think that he is the number one person to get that title off of MJF. So, with the gripe situation, I will say this. I will give your gripe 25% or whatnot. The other 75%, I'm going to say no. So 25% on that, okay? But I do thank you. I do thank you for, I know you, Mitch. I know you're going to send me a message. So I'm ready for it, okay? I'm ready for it. But thank you so much for that gripe, Mitch. Thank you so much for that gripe. Our next gripe is going to be Dragon Hunter XD. My gripe is with AEW fans telling everyone that Edge or Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage match was an all-time great match. The ending was really, really bad. Nick Wayne's mother did a horrible job selling, and what more can I say? Your gripe, we'll talk about it, okay? We'll talk about it. The match itself, let's talk about the match. The match itself was pretty good. I enjoyed the match. You got two WWE, one Hall of Famer, one soon to be a Hall of Famer in Christian Cage. And they know how to work. That's the thing about the people that come from the WWE. They know how to work. Now the situation with the match was good. It was just the ending. So I do agree with you. The ending was too AEW like. So at the end, Edge accidentally attacks the ref, followed by Christian kicking the referee in the balls. He goes down. We get the belt where Christian, I think, tries to hit him. They go for double spears. They pretty much knock each other out. Out comes Nick Wayne's mother, and that's where it goes completely to crap town. So she comes out, and she was supposed to look at Christian. Christian is literally saying, look at me, I need you to look at me. But she is consistently looking at Edge, and we're thinking, the story's supposed to be that she was thinking of hitting Christian, but she hits Edge instead, with a total heel turn. But she's consistently looking at Edge, and all of a sudden we know that she's going to hit Edge. I knew this was gonna happen when I saw her walk down the stage. I was like, the ramp. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do this horrible angle, and we get the fans, and the fans are not booing like boo, you're a heel now. They're giving out X-Pac. They're giving away go home heat. That's the boos that we got, was go home heat. So with the ending killed to me the entire match. It was just that bad. I mean, it was truly to die for, because you started off with a pretty decent match. I really did. And, we get the ending where Christian puts the belt onto the surgically repaired Adam Copeland's neck, doing a curve stomp and winning the match. I thought it was interesting that now we may get Edge probably gone for a while to recuperate, which is good, because I truly think that Christian needs to move on from something totally different from what we got going on. Christian was a really great heel. He was, and I hate that we didn't get that with this horrible storyline. I didn't like the storyline at all. I think the storyline is really, really crummy, and it ended crummy. I look, it happens. We'll see what happens with this part 2 of Edge and Christian when Edge comes back. But I do agree. To a certain extent. So I'm going to give your gripe 75% over 25. So I'm going to give it 75%, okay? Because the match itself was pretty good. It was just the ending and Nick Wayne's mother. Oh my God, it was bad. It was truly bad. And then here's the crazy thing. She didn't even hit him. With the title. That's the crazy part about that whole entire situation. So yeah, it's I'll give it 75%, okay? But thank you so much for that gripe, Dragon Hunter XD. The next gripe is gonna be from Black Starboy. How we doing, Black Starboy? My gripe is with the WWE and not giving Sami Zayn his justice. He was supposed to have a title shot opportunity for the world title, and now he is written off with a kayfabe injury. He deserves a vacation. Of course he does. Vacation time. But I hate that we probably will never see a Sami Zayn world title run. I agree with you to a certain extent. So I'm going to give you a 99% agreement, because I truly think that Sami Zayn will be a world champion. I do see him being a world champion. I see it in the future, more or less. Probably Sami Zayn taking the title off of matter of fact, yeah, I've kind of seen him taking that title off of CM Punk whenever he gets it. Or if somebody gets injured, we get a tournament, Sami Zayn's gonna win that bad boy. I see that happening. But I do hate that we did, because I thought we did get a title match between him and Seth Rollins, and I think Judgment Day jumped in. I think that's what it was. That was before War Games that happened. I may be wrong with that. But I agree. I mean, Sammy has been doing phenomenal work since he was on SmackDown, and since he broke ties off with the Bloodline altogether, and he swore that he was going to dismantle the Bloodline. That match between Roman Reigns and him at Elimination Chamber was a all-time classic. Hands down, Sammy did a beautiful job in that match. And that, to me, truly shows that Sammy El Generico is he's main event. To me, he's main event. He has to be main event. I love his wrestling style as well. Goodness gracious. I love his Blue Thunder Bomb. His Blue Thunder Bomb is almost better than Konosuke Kakeshka's. Actually, it is better than Konosuke Kakeshka's. I think Seth does the Blue Thunder Bomb as well. I would love that to be his special other than the Halula kick. But I do love the Halula kick. The Halula kick is really, really good as well. But, I mean, what more can I say about Sammy that is just great? I mean, just great all day, every day. But, you know, I hate that, you know, they did give him a kayfabe injury. He may be gone. I think he probably is on vacation, which he does deserve. He does deserve that. So I do agree with you altogether. So I'll give it your gripe a 99% on that, okay? But I do thank you for that gripe, Black Starboy. We come to our very last gripe. Our gripe is going to be from Southern Belle. How we doing, Southern Belle 1980? My gripe is with the WWE Royal Rumble. It has been predictable for the last 5 years. I would love to see a out of the prediction winner this year. Yeah, I think you need to hold your breath on that because I don't see that happening anytime soon. I would love to see that as well. I would love to see a dark horse candidate be a winner for the Royal Rumble. But unfortunately, I truly see CM Punk winning this bad boy. I don't see Cody Rhodes winning right now. Now, here's the thing. With the women's division, I can honestly see probably Sasha Banks winning it or Mercedes Moné. I can see her winning that. I do see her coming back. Number one, I see her coming back. I don't see her going to AEW. I don't see her going back to Stardom. I don't see any of that happening. I mean, what more can you say about it? I mean, once again, I would love to see like Mustafa Ali win that bad boy, but unfortunately, he's not even on the roster anymore. Dominic Mysterio would be a great win for the Royal Rumble. I would love to see that. Finn Balor, I would love to see win that bad boy. I would love to see AJ Styles win a Royal Rumble before he goes part-time. Karrion Kross, love to see it. I would love to see it. Baron Corbin, I would love to see it. I would love to see a dark horse candidate win that bad boy. But unfortunately, I think they already have their pick for the winner of the Royal Rumble, and I truly think it's going to be CM Punk. I mean, no disrespect, but yeah, I agree. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I agree with you on that. This is crazy that they are predictable. They have always been predictable. Even the one last year with Cody Rhodes. I knew Cody Rhodes was going to win that bad boy. I knew Cody Rhodes was going to come back on the Royal Rumble. I knew this. I mean, it is what it is. I just didn't know that he was going to throw Gunther over. I thought it was going to be somebody else. But, you know, it is what it is. And I agree. Your gripe is 100% confirmed. Thank you so much for that gripe. Thank you so much for that gripe, Southern Belle 1980. So, my personal gripe tonight, today or not. It's not tonight. It's actually early morning when I'm just leaving the gym. I am sore. I am super sore. But my gripe for this go around will be pretty much these really bad storylines and them just getting away from the storylines from AEW. The only way I can truly think that AEW goes away from a storyline, okay, would be probably injury. Okay. There's two particular storylines that I want to talk about. The very first storyline I want to talk about is who is behind the Devil's Mask. This storyline has been really creepy and it doesn't make any sense, and it's been making so many turns and twists it makes no sense. We now have a face MJF leading to probably Adam Cole being the person in the Devil's Mask. But why did we get this? What was the purpose of this storyline? What was the purpose of the storyline, and what is going to be the result of this storyline? I promise you, I think we're going to get a really bad faction. I guarantee that whoever is behind the Devil's Mask, the leader, will be probably trash. And it's going to be just like the, Retribution that we had in the WWE with Mustafa Ali being a leader and that just being a crash and burn faction. That's probably what's going to happen. I think they're overhyping this the Devil's Mask a person. I really think they're overhyping it, and I truly think that whoever is behind this mask is going to get booed, and we're going to get not the boos that you want, like, oh, we don't like this guy, oh, damn you. That's not the boos we're gonna get. We're going to get those type of boos where, like, I am done with AEW. That's what's going to happen. That is what is going to happen with this situation. And it truly, truly kills me. It truly kills me that we have this. Now, on to the second situation we had, which was the Firm. Bring that down a little bit. The Firm. What happened to the Firm? I'll wait. We just got Lee Moriarty back, and he just lost. What happened to the Firm? Did they get... now, here's the thing. The only thing that I can possibly think of is what happened to the Firm is that with the deletion thing that they went away. I don't think that happened. They did it, and then they just went their separate ways. Stokely got promoted to one of the heads, or I guess a GM position in Ring of Honor, which we have not seen him in a while. Jerry Lynn, haven't seen him in a while. We haven't seen any of these people in a while. Thank goodness Big Bill is still doing a phenomenal work with of course, Ricky Starks over there as the champions. But other than that, we have a contract coming up with Ethan Page, who probably won't re-sign with AEW because of how he was used. Lee Moriarty, like I said, came back in Collision and lost, he lost to Keith Lee. Who else is over there? Was it the Guns? The Guns are doing great work in a whole nother faction with the Bang Bang Gang. What was the purpose of the Firm? That's all I'm saying. What was the purpose of the Firm? So, let's bring it all full circle. Have your storylines better. Get your storylines better. I don't know what more I can say about the writers that you are hiring, or is it just that we're not getting good direction from Tony Khan? Something has to give. Something has to give. And I'm telling you, if you consistently continue doing this, you're going to consistently get that 835 views on your Dynamite show. And 300,000 on Collision. And probably, I think it's 400,000 to 500,000 on Rampage. You're going to consistently get that if you do not change the culture in that writing in your powwows, your writing staff, you're just going to continue to crash and burn. I promise you. You're going to be another WCW if you cannot figure it out. Just telling you the truth. I thank y'all so much for watching the show. Don't forget to give me a like, or whatnot. And also, don't forget, get your gripes in. You can get your gripes in right now, or whatnot, and enjoy yourself, or whatnot. Don't forget, I'm on the X. I'm on TikTok. I do have my own Facebook group page, Wrestlekram Super Club. Go check me out over there as well. What else do I have? Oh, don't forget, Friday, you will get my the Axe Wrestlekram. You have until tomorrow to get your questions in. So get as many questions in as you want. Enjoy. There's a lot of stuff going on. So I mean, hey, get your questions in or whatnot. I love y'all so much. The best is truly yet to come. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.